Alrighty, good morning, guys. It's Dave Santarelli from BreakingChartAlerts.com, Santarelli Trading Exchange. First things first, guys, let's go over the market. Obviously, the stocks that we've been picking here, they're continuing to climb. Apple's getting up to almost 126 here in pre-market hours, so I definitely want to watch Apple for that run up to possibly that 130 this week. So, going to keep an eye on Apple. As you guys could see here on the screen, we have Apple having the first candle above that blue 20-day simple moving average. You can see down here, let me get the annotation up here. You can see we have the MACD cross right here, which is our check. We got a green candle above 1020 SMA, which is check. A little bit early on the 1020 cross, but we definitely have some momentum. And we have that green bar above the zero line on the histogram on the MACD. So definitely looking good here on Apple. We'll see what we do here. We'll give the markets the first few minutes here. CCL's up nicely. That's up about 0.5% here. And let's see what else we have going on. Twitter's still up 1.12%. Facebook's having another run. Take a look at Facebook here. Clear that drawing. There we go. Alrighty, so as you can see here, Facebook got a green candle above previous candle's body. Near the lows here. Opening bells just here. Let's take a look at Qs, Diamond, SPY. Nice climb on Qs here, above that 50, above that 20. Remember, we were talking about that yesterday. We said we were squeezing between that yellow 10, blue 20. So now let's give it some time here, see what the markets are going to do the rest of the day, see if we're going to continue that climb. That's Qs. Let's take a look at SPY. Remember, we want to go in the general market, the trend of the market here. So SPY's having a nice climb too. 1020 cross just starting. MACD's already crossed. Looking good there. And Diamond. Consolidating down slightly. What's Dow down? Dow's down about 13 points right now. Not much. Let me log into the main E-Trade account here. See what Apple's doing here. Apple's having another nice breakout here, guys. We're up 31% on Apple. There goes Apple again, another climb. Those Apple April 16th calls that we have, the 122.50s are at 660 by 675 now. See if anything's moving on the watch list. Amgen's having another nice move. Remember we talked about Amgen yesterday? Had a big candle. Here's that 1020 cross coming up. You got your first green candle above that 1020 50-day simple moving average. MACD's already crossed. You have green bars above zero line on Instagram. And you guys see what happens here. Usually when you get those green bars above zero line on Instagram, it's showing you a sign of a breakout. Okay, so we're able to get in early. We have that 1020 cross. We have the candle above the 1020 50 SMA. We already have the MACD. So Amgen is going to be a possible trade today. So I'm going to put that on my watch list right here. And what I want to do now is look at the option chain. So let's take a look at the option chain now and see what we could do. Apple's having another climb here, guys. Our Apple trade now up 36%. Walmart trades in the green today, slowly climbing. I want to see that BP start to move, but that's July Expo. AMGN. Alrighty, let's take a look at this option chain.
TSLA,
First now, let's go up to the
Tango
calendar
Sandy Romeo India,
and see what we have going on with AMGen
circuit
this
breaker.
month. AMGN. Okay, nothing here for March. End of April, we have earnings on Amgen. So I might get the April monthly earnings here, like the April 16th.
Tango Sandy Romeo
And
India
let's take a
holding
look
down
here. That
on a
235, 240 strike call is going for about 655. She's up $3 today, 1.3%. Where's that next resistance at? We have some right around 240. After that, we're going to be looking at 250. So with that said, good morning, AJ. Austin Schrader. Hope you're having a good morning, buddy. Let's see here. April 16th, the 240 strike call is going for about 655. That's not too bad there.
Dropbox, April,
Got some interest volume there.
Currently at 27.98.
If we got up to that 250, she's going to be worth about 10 bucks. So 10 divide that by 6.53. 10 divide that by 6.53. You'd be looking at about a 53% gain there if she got up to that 260. So that's probably something I'd rather do a spread in, like buy to open, sell to open, and then watch this. This is going to be a much better gain, and you don't have to. You could do an at the money. Let's say the 240, 245. That's within a good range there. So that's going for about 277, 278 to be worth a max of $5. So 5 divide that by 278. That's about an 80% return right there. That's not bad, and she's just got to climb about 5 more points, or about 2%, a little less than 2%. And Amgen's still climbing right now, guys. She's breaking higher here, looking good. So keep that on your watch list. I just wrote that down here. Amgen, 240 a share. And you know what we could do here too is we could go up to our tools, go to our alerts, and let's put in an alert now for Amgen. If she breaks 241, she has resistance at 240. So if we get up to 241, we could safely say she's probably broken resistance there, heading up to R2, which is going to be at 250 a share. So AMGN, let's put that in here and let's get an alert when she's above 241. Alrighty, there we go. We got that set. Let's see what else we have going on now.
SVRA, Sandy Victor Romeo Alpha, Savra getting a pop here now, $2.94. Sandy Victor Romeo Alpha.
See what FedEx is doing here. FedEx at 265 here. You know, hold on to that Tuesday. Facebook up about 1.4%. Facebook's looking really good here, up to at least at 280, possibly 285 this week. The April 16th Apple call there, I'm going to be holding on to that a little bit. That's up nicely for us. We got some nice gains on that. Salesforce getting a little climb there again, holding above that 10-day. Let's see Walmart here. What's Walmart doing? We still got all day to go, so Walmart was in the green, pulled back a little bit there, still at that 20. So holding on to Walmart. There goes Apple again. Climb off that 10 on Apple. See her break that 126.
PACK, Soros Capital Management, reporting a 6.38% passive stake in a 13G filing in Rampac. That's Papa Alpha Charlie Kilo. PACK 13G filing out.
Let's go down the watch list quick here, see if there's anything nice on a 3-month daily that we could see. Going down, we'll start with Amazon. Amazon trading between that 10-20 day simple moving average. Still within consolidation. Amazon, you wouldn't be doing anything until she broke above
PLTR Palantir,
resistance, which is going to be
April 30,
31.30.
call sweep now on PLTR Palantir.
PLTR, there's some call sweeps coming in, guys. Let's see PLTR quick.
Soros in Rampac raised stake from
She's
about
pulling
1 million
back
to
there,
about
so
4
not
million
really
shares.
interested
That's
in that.
PACK in that 13G file.
All right, Baidu here, just trading between that 10.50. It's not doing
Volkswagen
much
CEO
consolidating
says
for the
the
past 4
EV
days there. We continue to go
battery
down. You can
supply
see
in China
Facebook's
is
breaking out
secured until
nicely, 277.46. You know, she's going to have some resistance right around 280. I think she could possibly get there today if the markets hold up. So I'm going to be watching that.
From the CEO of the company.
Looking good there with Facebook. You know, 280 to 285, she could easily get to this week. If I wanted to do something with that, I might do like something like the 275, 277.50 vertical spread for this week's expo. Might do something like a paycheck trade on something like that with Facebook. Let's see. Alibaba here just continues to pull back. I want to go near that. Google starting to break out, but again, with Google here, I mean, she's just trading up and down here within consolidation. So, I mean, you see this consolidation here for quite some time, right at 2100. So right at that 2100 and down to 2000. So she has a 100-point consolidation. Area. So 100-point consolidation area, and as you can see, each one of these candles represent 1 day. So if you got into a trade here, I mean, you're just sitting on that, and theta is eating away at that option premium. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 days she was trading in consolidation. Now, obviously, if you have calls or puts here, you didn't make anything here. I mean, you're just losing premium from that time decay on that option that you had. So what's really important with our trade plan that we're teaching you guys is to wait until it breaks out of consolidation, or B, wait until you got that breakout or that breakdown. You know, until then, you just got to sit back and wait. And once you're in the trades, you look at your stops, you look at your targets, and you wait until they're met. So Google here, I do love Google, but I got to wait until it breaks that 2100 resistance before I even think about entering into Google
here,
again.
$5.10. Sandy Yankee.
Alrighty, so let's continue to go on the list here.
Sunline
Disney's
Health
down about $2 today,
about
right at that 10. I told you yesterday that she might do that. So she's holding that 10, that's fine.
$2 million expansion.
We got nothing that should bring, you know, those types of stocks down right now.
That's Sandy
All right, Twitter's having a nice day, up about 1.28%. First candle above that blue 20-day simple moving average. Financials are looking great. They just had a couple of days of a pullback here, consolidation, a little bit of profit taking, back down to that 10-day simple moving average. Now, here's the thing, guys. With the financials, you had a couple of days of profit taking, right? As you can see on this JP Morgan 3-month daily chart. So we came back down to that support at that yellow 10-day simple moving average. Now what you're looking for is that next breakout. Okay, so that next green candle here, you know, you get that next green candle off that 10, like as you can see, she's coming down to that 10, breaking higher, coming back down to that 10 as support, and she's breaking higher, coming back down to that 10. So that first green candle we get at that 10, that's going to be entry, and that's something you can get like 30 days out till Expo, and then look for a quick 30 to 50% gain on a financial there, and lock in those profits. Apple on the climb again, looking good there. Walmart picked back up and on the climb.
COVID-19 vaccine.
All right, let's continue to go on this watch list. So as you can see, here's Bank of America. Same thing as JP Morgan chart. They're very identical And that's just telling you the whole sector is trading, you know, with each other here. So once you do get that first green candle, that's when you could be looking and for that entry in the mid-cycle of breakout momentum. Because as you can see, we've been in breakout momentum for quite some time on the financials. So once you do reach that major resistance, you know, you're probably going to see some type of a pullback or profit taking, because that's been nothing but a straight arrow higher there. So, you know, we do have next resistance right around $50 a share. So she still has plenty of room to run off those lows. I remember when she came all the way down to, wow, $2 a share. We were trading it way back in 2016, talking about the bull flags here. Yeah, I usually just leave my drawings on the chart when I do them on E-Trade. But Bank of America looks great there. I like that daily chart. Put that back on 3-month daily, and let's continue down our watch list. Delta down about $1.11, 2.13%. Now here's one that looks like it's going to be another pullback. So take a look at Delta. She's continuing to pull back from those highs there. There's definitely going to be some profit taking. You might come back down to support around 48.50.
Tango Sandy Romeo India. Very low volume in that stock. $10.17.
Maxim, I'm not sure what you're saying there. Fill me in, please. Tesla consolidating right there at that 20. AIG, another financial. You can see it's doing the same thing as JP Morgan and Bank of America. Amgen looks great there. 239. Caterpillar looks ready for another climb. She's flirting with the green there and wants to go higher. Guys, our Apple trade now up $900, up 36% on our Apple trade. Walmart trades in the green, guys. She's heading higher, up 22 cents on the day, holding above that blue 20-day simple moving average. Visa, it consolidated a bit just like we talked about. She's got a green candle right now, consolidating right near that 10, 220 support. Consolidating, looking good, and it's looking ready for another breakout. Maxim, I had Charlie here from Squawk, so if you want me to lower that, I could. I just thought you guys like hearing breaking news. It's, you know, it's quite expensive service, so. Tyler C. says he's so glad he added to Apple. Let's see. They're talking about CCIV. That was a nice pop there, up about 8%. All right, let's continue to go on this watch list quick here. Intel, look at Intel breaking $64, guys. She looks like she's ready for that next climb. That might be one we want to take a look at. Where's that next resistance on Intel here? Well, we have some right around 65. If we could break that, we could look at 70. Walmart continuing to climb here, guys. And so is Apple. Apple up now 37%. Facebook's having a big breakout, up $5 for the day, just about 465, 1.71%. Let's see the today 1-minute chart here. Here's the today 1-minute chart. Big breakout, consolidates back down to that 10-day simple moving average. Breakout, consolidation back down to that 10. Now, if Facebook could break that 279, there's no doubt in my mind she'd be heading for 280 today. That's when you'd be looking for that day trade to capitalize on that dollar move. And if you have the option chain on here, you can see it's not going to be a major gain, but take a look how we could calculate this, guys. It's really important here. So if you take a look at Facebook and you take a look at the March 19th Expo, right? Because when you're day trading, you want something that expires as soon as possible. Because you certainly don't want to. Let me see what he's saying there. I get distracted when I hear them talking. Okay, so you certainly don't want to go with a longer expo because then you have time built into that option premium, and that's the one thing you don't want when you're day trading. Okay, you just want intrinsic value. All right, so if we take a look at this, we could go here in columns and add columns here where we'll add our delta, we'll add our theta. We don't need that data if we're making a day trade that's going to expire today. All right, so now let's take a look. So it has a delta of about 0.438 for that 280 strike, right? So if we pick this up for $3.02 right now, it's at 305. Let me get the annotation up, because this is we're up 38% now on the Apple trade. All right, so now if you're looking at this and you see that 280 strike call on Facebook, right? The 280 strike call. It's going for 301 right now, right? $3. We'll make it an even 3. And now she's at 290. We'll just say $3. Okay, so if that has a delta of 0.44, delta equals 0.44. Well, stock is at 278.25, right? 278.25. All right, so from 280 minus 278.25, that's what? That's $1.75. So 1.75 from the difference between your strike and where the stock's at now is $1.75. So $1.75, multiply that by delta of 0.44. That equals 1.75, multiply that by 0.44. That means this option is going to increase by 77 cents. So that means that's going to increase by plus 0.77 cents. Okay? So if we pick that up for $3, right, and it increases by 77 cents, that means now it's going to be worth 3.77. So if we paid 3, we paid 3.00, and it's now at 3.77. That's a net return. If you got 10 contracts, it's $770, but 3.77 divide that by 3, that's a 26% return. So that equals a, let me get the annotation up here. So that equals a 26% return. So 20% gain at 280. So that's a beautiful way there to calculate what you're looking for when you jump into a trade. You know, before you even jump into a trade, this is what's got to go on in your mind. And you got to tell yourself, okay, Facebook's at this price right here at 277.82 right now, and I think she's going to get up to that 280 by the end of today, and I'm going to make a day trade on it. What am I looking at? Because if you have no idea what you're looking at as far as a return goes, or, you know, a gain or your loss, you have no idea what to be looking for. So you got to say, okay, we got resistance at about 280. She gets up there today. That's going to be my target. So from 277.85 to 280, there's, you know, $1 or whatever, and you got to do that. You got to do that on every trade. You got to know what you're looking for. Because there's people that get like 200% gains. They'll be, do I take my profits now? And it's really important to calculate what you're looking for. You don't just make up numbers. You know, this is a business, this is trading. You got to treat it as a business. And if you want to do that, you have to be on your trades. You have to know what you're looking for on every single trade that you're making. All right, so that's what I'd be looking for with Facebook. She's climbing off that 20 now. Looking good there. Let's continue to go on that watch list. Google. Let me put this back to a 3-month daily. Let's see what Apple's doing here. Apple 3-month daily today, holding above that 20. All right, Efren, I just closed out of our Apple at 660, I think it was, order status. I'll get back in that. We were up over $1,000 on that trade, so I wanted to lock that in. We closed out at 661 on Apple. Nice gain on the Apple trade. Now, you see, guys, this is the other important part about trading, okay? We make many trades, okay? So what you got to be looking for, every trade has their own setup. So one day, one chart might be down, and like you saw today, Apple was taking off. So now what we did is we took in the profits from our Apple trade. We locked in about $1,000 profit on the Apple trade in the Trade Challenge account. Now what we're going to be looking for is that next trade to replace Apple. But those other trades in the Trade Challenge account now, the BP that expires in July, you saw how the Apple trade had the April expo. The BP trade has the July expo. That's really important to understand why we're picking those expirations. Options are extremely volatile. You're going to see 40% swings up and down in a given day. That's given. You know, that's how options are. Your money's much more leveraged with options. So that's just normal. Now, what you got to be looking for is, okay, if BP, for example, is coming down, let's take a look at BP chart, because we're in a BP trade now for July Expo, and that's down a little bit right now. What are we down on that? We're down about 32% on our BP trade. But here we go. Let's take a look at BP chart. She had the overnight drop of 40 cents, so it really didn't do anything since it opened here. It's really flat. Now you take a look at that 3-month daily, you know, it still didn't come down to that 20 yet, so that tells you she might pull back a little bit more. So I'm going to be watching that today. If I saw this start to break down, maybe I might you know, cut that loose there if I saw a big breakdown. If I saw this start to climb, you know, I might be adding to it. We have the July Expo. It's March, April, May, June, July. We got 4 months until expiration. You know, so at some point we're going to be adding to this trade and averaging our costs down a bit. You know, but I think we definitely have a strong support at you know, a little above 25.30. I think we got some strong support there. So we'll definitely hold there, in my opinion. And if we do bounce off of that area, that's when I'd be adding to that BP trade. We just locked in profits on Apple. Now we can look at our next trade that we want to make here and see what we could find. So that's why we're going down our watch list on a 3-month daily chart, seeing if there's any good types of setups here that we could capitalize on. And guys, if you guys are liking this YouTube video, please give it a thumbs up, share it on social media for us. We'd really appreciate it. Microsoft. Did you guys see the breakout on Microsoft today? Up $3. What a hell of a breakout on Microsoft. Glad we didn't sell that one yesterday. Let's see what that one's doing today. We're up about $720 on that Microsoft trade. $242.50. That is a big move we have to have there, but if we get back up to that 245 area, we'll have a gain on that Microsoft trade. She's still climbing today, looking good. Nice breakout on Microsoft. Look at that today 1-minute chart on Microsoft there. It's a beautiful chart there. Continuing that breakout, continuing to climb higher. Guys, we got Walmart breaking out now too. Walmart's on the climb nicely. Now remember yesterday too, we talked about Walmart, remember? WMT. Now here you go, Walmart. Walmart's holding at that 20-day simple moving average. So now here's the big thing on Walmart, guys, and I need you guys to really understand this. So you see how she's holding at that blue 20-day simple moving average, right? Well, with Walmart here, Walmart's going to have a big move if we break above that 135. So right here, that is an area of consolidation that we have to watch for carefully. If you break below this consolidation, you're getting rid of that Walmart trade. If you break above it, this is where you're adding to it. A break above 135 or a break below this support here. Let's see where it's at. Support at 132, at about 132.30. So that's where we have support, 132.30. If we break above resistance at 135 on Walmart, that's when I'm going to be adding to that trade. So that's a really nice setup there to be watching for with Walmart. And remember, the nice thing about it is you're following a trade plan. It's really important to follow a trade plan, guys. If you follow a trade plan, you have specific entries, exits, targets. You know what to do. You're looking at the candles. We're technical traders. We're trading breakouts, breakdowns. So if you see something, obviously you could follow the trade plan and have precise entries and exits there. That's why it's really important to analyze the charts and understand where you are in the process of that trade plan. If you're in consolidation, you're waiting for that target there. You're waiting for that breakout or breakdown, I should say. Any one, breakout or breakdown. If you're here and you wanted to buy puts, you're looking for that first red candle below this support on this consolidation box. If you're looking for calls, first green candle above that 135. We're in calls right now on Walmart for the March 26th Expo, the 135s. So once we get that first candle above 135, I'm going to be looking for that 140 target, and that's probably where I'll be adding and averaging down on that Walmart trade. Well, we're down about 39% on it right now. Just got into it the other day. So once we break that 135, we'll be back in the profits. And that's what's crazy about Walmart. Remember, we got in right here on the 13th on that Walmart trade, right? So with that being said here, those 2 days here, that cost you 39%. So you see how choppy those option premiums are just for those 2 days there since entering into the trade. We're down 39% on that trade right now, but if we break above 135, we're going to be in the green on that trade, probably up about 10%. So that's the 50% move there that you're seeing just when you're trading between consolidation. And that's why it's important, because if you have that breakdown, you got to cut your loss right there once she breaks below that support in that consolidation box. You got to tighten your stop losses or your losses on a trade by doing something like this. Looking at that consolidation box and saying, okay, if we get a break above that 135, that 140 is in target, that's when I'm adding to that trade. A break below that 130, 230, I'm out of that trade there. So those of you that are in the Walmart trade, now you know exactly what to look for there. And that's really important. That's half the battle. That's like 90% of the battle here with trading. Because you gotta make sure you're watching. I mean, you guys know for the past week here, I've taken profits on many trades way too early. And that's a problem too. But it was better to be cautious and lock them in. Should have re-entered a few of them. Look at Moderna up about 6% here today now. Moderna's looking ready for a nice run. They just announced that they are doing the trials now on the COVID-19 vaccine on children 6 months to 18 years old. So we'll see how that goes, if there's any news on that. But Moderna chart here looks great up to about 175. She's at 151 now, so big move up to 175. Let's see what the options are priced at for that Moderna. Sometimes they're quite expensive, sometimes they're cheap, depending on the IV. So let's see here. If we went out to the, let's say the April 16th monthly expo here, the 150s are going for about 13 bucks, so that's not too bad. 163 is going to be your break even, and then 176 is going to be 100% return. So if you get up to that 175, 176 resistance area from now until April 16th, you're going to have that 100% gain. I like that chart on Moderna. So if you guys are looking for a trade, here's a perfect trade idea on Moderna. And she had that catalyst now that's propelling it higher with that the study now on the children with the vaccine. So April 16th, this is what I'd be looking at. I'd be picking up about the 150. If you wanted to go with the 155, it's about $2 cheaper, $200 cheaper a contract. It's going to cost you about $1,350 up to, $1,120 if you go with that 155. I like the volume and open interest on those 150s, so that's what I'll be looking at right here. So for $13.49, you're not going to be able to click buy on that. It makes you round up on 5 cents. So $13.50 is what I'd be looking at there. If you wanted to pick up a single contract, it's a nice opportunity. You'd be looking for that 175 target on Moderna from now until April 16th, which is plenty of time, a month until Expo today. So plenty of time there. Even if you just wanted to capture a quick 1 or 2 candle gain there, she's in breakout momentum now, just getting that MACD cross. So I definitely think this is going to be going up to that 175. Even if you just wanted to wait 1 or 2 candles higher here and take in that profit, you'd probably be looking at 25 to 50 to 25 to 75% gain if you get a nice move up to about 160 this week. So that's not a bad trade idea on Moderna there. Ephraim, we could give that trade idea out. The Moderna, April 16th, 150 strike call at 13.50 a contract. That's a great trade idea for those. Now she's at 14.05. You see that? She's at 14.05 already, up 55 bucks on a single contract if you got in at that 13.50. As you can see over here, Moderna is now up 6.5%, continuing that breakout there. And if we take a look here at the today 1 minute chart for Moderna, she's getting a nice breakout there. New highs of the day, breaking that 150, 250 resistance. And now we're going to be heading for that 155. Shares already up over 6%. That's looking good. Here is the market movers for today that you guys could be looking at here. We got CCIV up about 11%, 31.86 a share. Not much of anything else going on here. Ford shares down about 3%, CCL down about 3%. AMC shares down about 8% there. I hope you guys weren't in too much of that AMC. That's why I stayed away from that AMC. You know, that choppiness, and I'm telling you, if you look at some of these Facebook groups and they're pumping that, you know, AMC, you know, if a guy's got, you know, $500,000 in AMC, you know, that's what these guys are doing. They're pushing that because they got large trades on. You know, once he sells his contracts there, it's going to bring that stock way down. So I just like staying away from stuff like that. That's garbage. You can't predict it. There's no fundamentals behind it. It's just, you know, it's just pumps behind it from these either short sellers or these groups. So those are things I stay away from. They could bankrupt your account really quick. Here we go, guys. We just got an alert up.
French Prime Minister says we are in a kind of third wave of the epidemic.
Alrighty, let's see. Amgen just broke 241, guys. AMGN. Amgen, guys, big breakout on Amgen here. This is what I love about setting those alerts here. You set those alerts. We got that breakout now. She's running higher. We can take a look at the 3-month daily. Look at that breakout on Amgen, guys. I mean, that's a big breakout here. She broke that resistance right at 240. She's at 241 now. You know, she could easily head for that 250 to 260. That'd be my... Now, see, this is what you got to be looking for. Let me draw this for you guys to make it nice and easy.
TSLA shares halted on a circuit breaker, up 32% in ticker TSRI.
Now, see, that's what I'm expecting with Amgen here. So that's what I'd be looking at as far as Amgen goes. I'd be looking at that Amgen. You'd be looking at that April 16th, and you'd be looking at that 240 strike. I mean, look at how cheap that is. 240 strike calls going for about $750. You could even pick up the 245. That's actually not bad at all. 245 is going for about $472. I think I might pick one of these up here just to be. I'll pick up 2 in the trade challenge account. Okay, guys. Small trade in the trade challenge account. 2 contracts. 245 strike. I'll pick that up. See if I could buy that for about $475. Did not fill yet. Amgen still running higher though. Probably not going to fill there. Probably going to have to go up to about 4. Probably going to have to go up to about 490. Let's see.
Boeing ticker BA.
All right, I'm in now at 4.90. Order status.
3.5% in BA.
I am in it. Ephraim, I want you to take a picture of this as the thing there. All right, I want to see that. 490 a contract. We're in. Let me move this.
On the circuit breaker to the upside.
And there we go.
62% in ANCN.
All right, so we're in that trade. It's looking good.
JGL ticker JILL shares resume trading. Continuing higher, up 42% in JILL.
Nice breakout there on Amgen. I'll probably just look for a quick 250 target, take some profits there on that. That'll be about a 4% gain I'm looking for on Amgen before taking profits. Plenty of time there. AJ, we went over the Intel chart about, what, 20 minutes ago? 410 already. Let's see. David Rain says Facebook's moving. Let's see Facebook here. Facebook's having a nice breakout, 279.62. Anyone get in that Facebook trade idea we went over before? A day trade? Micron's having a big move. You guys see Micron today? Look at Micron. Look at that candle up almost 6% there. We were talking about Micron for a while too. She looks like she's going to be going for that $100 next week. TXN, Nvidia up about 2%, 538. NBEV's up. AMD's having another nice move here too. 84.29 a share, nearing that 85 resistance. She could break that. I think she's going to have that run up to about 90 to 95 bucks. Got to keep an eye on that. Now you're going to see how nice it is when we set those alerts for those breakouts like Amgen we just did. When she hits, it's going to be a nice payday there. I like that momentum on Amgen.
TSR ticker.
And there goes Amgen
TSRI
again.
shares resume trading.
Amgen's having another big breakout here, guys. Amgen, the target, here you go. I shared the picture right above there, Tyler. Just scroll up a little bit and you'll see that target, the picture in the trade room. I shared that chart for you. $2 gain on Amgen. Stephen Powers says he's in a CCIV day trade. Amgen still running. We're up 3% now on the Amgen trade as she continues breakout momentum. New highs of the day on Amgen. There we go. Another nice breakout on Amgen, guys. Got a 4% gain on Amgen.
ANCN shares resumed trade after a circuit breaker halt. Alpha November trailing November. ANCN.
Another break on an Amgen, guys. We're up 9% on the Amgen trade now. Those Amgen calls we paid $4.90 for are now at, between $5.10 and $5.45. Last traded at what, $5.05? Micron's still spiking, 94.42 now. Let's see. Google shares are breaking out, almost at 2,100 now. Facebook 278.73. What is Microsoft at now? Microsoft 239, up $4 today. That 3-month daily chart on Microsoft looks really great there.
EBACU, European Biotech Acquisition. Shares opening at $10, priced at $10. Echo Bravo Alpha Charlie Uniform.
There goes Amgen again. Want to see Walmart break that 135. She's at 133.70 right now. You know what's getting a big pop here is Baidu. Look at the today 1-minute chart on Baidu. Look at that breakout here on Baidu. I don't know if there's any news going on, but Baidu just climbed from what, 263 to 268. 5-point climb there in 4 minutes. Something's going on there.
ICHR, iCore Holdings getting a pop to the high 49.69. India Charlie Hotel Romeo, April 55 call sweep now in ICHR. India Charlie Hotel Romeo. FZTU Fast Acquisition, 2 shares opening at $10, priced at $10. Foxtrot Zulu Tango Uniform.
Baidu's still breaking out there. Walmart trade just turned green for the day here, guys. Walmart's starting its breakout. Look at Walmart taking off there. Nice climb.
BIOX halted on a circuit breaker again. Bravo India, Oscar X-ray, BIOX. 1655 hit a high of $17 earlier. Now 1655 halted by Ocerces. Bravo India, Oscar X-ray. They acquired stake in Ulex Science. That's BIOX.
Guys, Walmart's still breaking out nicely here. Amgen back up 7%. Walmart's taking off, looking good. Nice reversal coming here. Another nice breakout there on Walmart. We could break that 135 today. That'd be nice. Up about 61 cents. Amgen's starting to climb again here, guys. Another nice climb on Amgen.
GE, Golf Echo, GE Healthcare unveils V-Scan Air, new intuitive wireless handheld ultrasound. That's Golf Echo, GE.
Walmart's having a big breakout here. Almost up $100 on the Walmart trade today in the trade challenge account. Another big breakout, 134.12. Let's see if she could reach that 135 today. Amgen's climbing back up over 7% on Amgen. 505 by 540 bid and ask. Walmart's still on the run, guys. 134.18. I hate when it gets so hot outside that your iced coffee melts like within a half hour, and you have all that watered down coffee. And there's nothing worse than that. Let's see. Walmart 134.19.
Ohio expanding vaccines to anyone 40 plus on Friday. That from Fox Business now. SLGG Super League Gaming patent. Multi-user game system with trigger-based generation of protection view. That's Santi Lima Golf Golf.
There goes Walmart again. 134.25 up 120 bucks on the Walmart trade today. Want to see that continue to climb. I'm looking at the Microsoft's almost at that 240. She's looking good there, Microsoft. Let's see, Walmart. Just watching the current trades now. Look over here. see here. AMD. That's looking good on that daily chart there. Thinking about doing something with that up to about 90 for the April Expo.
OTRK coming out with a positive note on the appointment of Jonathan Mayhew. That's Oscar Tango Romeo Kilo, OTRK. Jonathan Mayhew coming from CBS and named the CEO of OTRK on track.
Walmart pulling back a little bit here from the highs.
OTRK now, the weekly $30 call is active in OTRK, currently at 36.16. That's Oscar Tango Romeo Kilo.
Facebook's still breaking out 280.20, guys. We talked about that trade idea on Facebook before. I think Facebook's going to reach that 290 pretty quick within the next week or two. I mean, you see that breakout's just starting there. That candle above previous candle's body, it just broke that consolidation, had the 1020 cross, already had the MACD cross, so now you're looking at that resistance. You see some right around 287 up to about 290. So that is going to be the target on Facebook. Thinking about doing a Facebook trade here. Probably wait till the afternoon. She continues to climb and hold. I'll be adding a Facebook trade here to the main account. Let's see, CCIV. Up about 12.5%. That's looking good there. Looking like it wants to run for that 33 again. That's another nice day trade opportunity here. CCIV up to about $33. Skyjack's in it. What price did you get in on Skyjack? You picked that up yesterday? The sell point for the Amgen trade, Nicholas. If you see here, I have it on the 3-month daily. Target 250 to 260 a share on the Amgen trade.
AZN, AstraZeneca. AZN, French health minister says AstraZeneca shot is a precious tool in France's COVID-19 vaccination
No,
campaign.
they're pumping up AstraZeneca.
Alpha Zulu, November, AZN.
What is AstraZeneca? Is that a French company? They're pumping the heck out of that.
Scotland to lift rules on travel within the UK in late April.
Guys, I like seeing what everyone else is doing. So I'm in one of these things here, and they're saying, guys, buy AMC now. Tomorrow's stimulus day, and they're getting the group together to buy it right now. I'm watching it. They just made the post a minute ago. Buy now. It's a great time. Tomorrow is Stimmy Day. AMC's going to soar. Another one said they said eating chocolate and staying off my portfolio, all okay. Adding to my trades. The good guys always win in the end. We'll see a trend reversal in the next hour. You know, so when there's like 400 likes on that. So, you know, when you got that many people coming in, you know, if they're throwing $1,000, there's 400 grand coming in. Yeah, blood clot issues with the AstraZeneca, Joseph. Pretty scary. It was banned in 2 countries already. But you got the French here saying that it's a crucial player there in their help for COVID. Let's see.
WDC Western Digital seeing heavy call activity now in the April 72.5 call sweep. WDC 1,500 contracts on that trade. Or WDC, Western Digital, WDC. WDC popping to the high 71.15.
WDC popping to the high. WDC. Let's see what she's doing here on today. 1 minute. Wow, what a climb there on WDC. Let's see, anything else moving that's worthy of looking at. Moderna's up about 6.5% again. Microsoft's flirting with that 240. She just had the highs of the day at the last candle here. She wants to run for it. If we could just get another $5 move on Microsoft, we are going to have some massive gains on that Microsoft trade, guys. I'm up $1,300 on Microsoft today already. Just closing out trades as we go. The Microsoft trade's only down 20% now. Take a look. I'm going to share this with you. Here's that Microsoft trade, down 24% right now, up $1,440 on that for the day. We get another $4 move there. We're going to be up about $2,000 on this Microsoft trade. That'd be really nice to see a $5 move there. That's what I mean about letting it do its thing there. Yesterday we took a look at Microsoft. It held that 20. So we held on to that trade there. That's looking good, though. We got a couple more days. We got 3 more days for Microsoft to have another 4-point move. She has another 4-point move. We're going to be up about $2,000 on that Microsoft trade. At least $2,000. Jerry, I know, definitely takes a lot, but yeah, I got a nice setup here, so I like how I'm able to monitor everything going on. That's why you got a good pulse on the market. Amgen's taking off again. Little climb here on Amgen, 490 by 515. AMGN. Jerry, how is the traffic and tourists down there in Naples by you? I'm amazed by how many people are here in Florida. I mean, yeah, it's spring break going on right now, but it's insane the amount of traffic and everything going on here. Amgen's having a nice break out there. 241 bounce off there. Let's see. Matt says might be stimmy day tomorrow. That's true, Matt. That's why I think we see a nice pop here going into the end of this week. Walmart's got a nice climb here, guys. Take a look at Walmart now. WMT's getting a nice climb on it today, 1 minute. Nice climb there off that 50. Came right down to that 50. 133.75. Starting to climb there. Amgen's looking good.
PHAS phase bio. Papa Hotel Alpha Sandy Needham raising the price target to a new street high of $19. That's PHAS. Papa Hotel Alpha Sandy, phase bio.
That's
and
funny, Matt.
A $19 price target on PHAS. PHAS phase bio.
AJ said he got his check today.
87 cents. Now, a very heavy volume coming in on PHAS. After shares.
I go to that, where's my, I obviously I don't get a stimulus because of the amount of money I make, but I went to that website. What is it? Where's my stimulus or where get my refund? Let me see. IRS stimulus tracker. I put in my social, whatever it says. It's like, based on our records, you will not be receiving a stimulus. Let me see what it says today. Get my payment. This is what it says when I put in my information for the stimulus. Payment status not available. You are not eligible for the payment. That sucks. But if you guys want to track your stimulus, go here. It tells you exactly when you're going to be getting your stimulus payment. It's right from the IRS.
Dropbox, seeing more call activity today. April 30 call speed now on DBX. Delta Bravo X-ray.
Amgen having another nice move here, guys. Ephraim, yeah, I saw that yesterday. That was funny.
VIVU, Foxtrot Victor India Victor Uniform, Purchase Value Acquisition.
I heard they're a few months behind on the income tax refunds. There goes Amgen, guys. Another nice run on Amgen here.
NYSE supports accelerating trade settlement to T+1.
Wow, T+1. No more T2. That's big news. Guys, our SNDL's having a nice move. I really want Trivago to start to move here too. SNDL. Take a look at Sundial. SNDL. She's having another nice run. Let's see if she can get back up to that 175. I mean, that looks ready for a nice climb though, that Sundial. If that could get up to $4 again, I'm going to have some massive... I have 5,000 shares of Sundial. I got that really cheap too. I picked that up for $1.40. Picked that up, I think, right here on this breakout that day above that blue 20. No, it wasn't yesterday. It was the other day. Probably here somewhere between that squeeze of that 10 and 20. Picked up those shares. Love to make some day trades. I think that's what I should look for this afternoon. Couple of day trades to make. Guys, did you see XL? What a freaking climb here on that XL. I have that on one of my charts here. Look at it today, 1 minute here on XL. Look at that climb. From $13 all the way up to $13.65, from 10 to, what are we at now? It's about $10.50 right now. That's a big climb on XL. She's still breaking higher. Guys, our Amgen is breaking out. New highs on our Amgen trade, AMGN. Look at that, right up to the highs of the day, 242 on Amgen. Now, see, that's what I mean. When we made that trade, we were down a little bit on it, you know, but we're starting to climb again now, and we're in the green. Don't worry about it, that intraday volatility. That's normal. Back up 7% on the Amgen trade. That'd be nice to see that Amgen at 250 this week. It might do it. Microsoft is getting up, breaking out again, right up to that 240. Look at Microsoft taking off here, guys. Let's see what we're up on our Microsoft trade now. We're up $1,600 on our Microsoft trade right now. Down about 19% on the Microsoft trade. That one came back beautifully there. I'm really glad we didn't close that out yesterday. $1,600 gain on that Microsoft trade today. Not too bad. Here's what we're looking like today. I'll just share everything with you here. So our CCL trade, we're down about 525 bucks on that today. Still up 7.18%. Again, this is for that July 16th expo. So Carnival Cruise Line, we're going to be targeting that 40 bucks a share. You know, I want to see that reach that 40 bucks. That means we'll be looking to sell this at about $10 a contract. She's at $451 now a contract. So we're still looking for over 100% gain on it. Disney, down about $1,000 on that today. A little pullback on Disney. And again, the Disney trade is for July Expo. That's going to continue to climb from now till summertime. So I'm probably going to be adding another $5,000 to $10,000 on the Disney trade once we start to break out. Express trade, waiting for that to take off. April 16th Expo. We had a nice gain on that yesterday. FedEx, we have the vertical spread here, the 50 contracts. We closed out that Delta vertical paycheck trade yesterday. Now we're waiting for this FedEx trade to take off here. FedEx right now is currently at $263 a share. So we need a 7-point climb. She's down $4 today. She's down about 1.48%. So we just need about a 2.5% climb from now until Friday. We'll have max net gains on the FedEx trade. Obviously, Microsoft here is having a big breakout. And you can see how much you fluctuate just with a couple of days. I mean, this is the only thing that's expiring this week that we have is the Microsoft March 19th Expo. Oh, and the FedEx trade right above it. But between the Trade Challenge account and this account here, that's all that we have expiring today. Or this week, I should say. Sundial, I'm going to be looking for a $4 target on that, or a $6 target, I think I said. Between $4 and $6 on Sundial. We're up 15% on that. $1,100 gain. Trivago, we're down $1,275 on that today, but we're still up $1,075 overall. We had a big $4,000 gain on Trivago yesterday, so she's just taking a little breather room before that next move. That's fine. Visa, we're up $250 on that today. Up $559.93 overall. Up 8.88% on Visa right now. So down about $2,000 for the day, but we are looking good. Still green. Nasdaq's up 158 points right now, and the Dow's down about 126. So that's telling you there's a shift here going back into tech stocks. So we'll keep an eye on those and keep a lookout. And we'll see what we can do this afternoon. The Amgen trade's in the green here in the Trade Challenge account. That's looking good. Walmart pulled back a little bit from those highs, back down to 133.65, up about 22 cents for the day, but still down a little bit on that Walmart trade. That's Theta kicking in on the Walmart premium there. So we'll see where Walmart goes this afternoon here. Microsoft still breaking higher, looking good. And same thing for Amgen. We're in the green on Amgen. So we'll get off of here now. We'll come back around 2:30ish. You know, if we see anything moving earlier, obviously I'll alert you guys, let you guys know. But nice day today. Like what we're seeing. If we could get another move like that on Microsoft tomorrow, I'll lock in profits on Microsoft. Want to see BP start to take off, though. BP here. Take a look at BP. 3-month daily chart on BP here. Still coming near the lows here. Want to see that start to shift here. Once we do, I'm definitely going to be adding to that BP trade. Right now I'm down about 36% or $900 on the BP trade. But again, that's for July Expo, 4 months until expiration. You know how volatile those options are. So I'll be adding to that once we get that confirmed breakout off of support here on BP. And now let's take a look here at Qs, Diamond, and SPY. See where we're at. As you guys can see, Qs are still breaking higher here. Qs are in breakout momentum. And you remember yesterday I was talking to you guys about, about Qs getting up to that 20. It looked good. It was consolidating between that yellow 10, the blue 20-day simple moving average. We finally broke above that 10, 20, and 50-day simple moving average. We got right up to resistance going back here to, mid to late February. Now we can break through that. We'll be looking for that 230 and then again that 240-ish area. So I think that has some good move ahead of it here on Qs with that stimulus and everything going on now. SPY, let's take a look at SPY. Again, another breakout on SPY. Not too big of a candle yet. We'll see in the afternoon if she starts to climb there, but another green day on SPY. And then, of course, Diamond ETF here is down a bit. Just down slightly. Dow's down about 130 points right now. And as you can see, down about 0.4%. A little bit of a pullback. Now you can see on the Diamond 3-month daily chart here, you got your first red candle right now that's below the previous candle's body. You see that? So that's telling me I think we still might see Dow continue to pull back this week while we see NASDAQ continue to climb. That's really important because then that means you want to stay away from the Dow components and you want to start looking at tech. So that's really important to understand for the rest of this week. All right, Walmart's starting to break out there, 133.77, continuing to climb above that 10, getting up to that blue 20, and we'll see what we can do this afternoon, guys. Hope everyone has a great day, and looking forward to the afternoon here. Great job, team. See you later. And guys on YouTube, if you guys want to come join us, you could go to breakingchartalerts.com. Join now, membership pricing plans. We have 30% off our yearly membership, normally $2,500. If you use promo code CHALLENGE for the Elite Pro Trader, instead of being $2,500, if you click sign up, then it's going to reduce that price down to $1,750. For the year for you. And then if you want the monthly memberships, just the live mornings, $125, the morning, afternoon, trade room, and the app, $250 a month. And then obviously with the Elite Pro Trader, if you buy for the year, you're going to be saving about $1,000. Alrighty, guys. I hope everyone has a great day. I'll see you guys in the afternoon. Go to live trading, live trade room. We'll be in there from now until about 2 to 2:30. And then if you guys want to catch us on the live afternoon trading session, use the drop down live trading afternoon and you guys can meet us there. And then trades, if you guys want to check out any of the trades, any of the news on it, you can click there and you can see. Here's the Amgen trade we just made, trade challenge trade. If you click on that, you'll see our targets, you'll see our stops, and you'll see everything going on there. So really nice setup. And if you have any questions, you guys could comment and ask any questions you'd like on any of the trades, and we'd be happy to get back to you. Alrighty, everyone. I hope everyone has a great day. I'll see you in the afternoon, and let's look for some day trades this afternoon. Take care, everyone. Stay safe, and God bless. Bye-bye.